Hello everybody, this is Miles Luigi. Just before we get started, I wanted to show off this pizza fan art I got.
Okay. This is Evil Pop Tart. Fan art? Really? See the best fan art here.
Bestovius equals best stove. Yes?
Stovius equals best stove. So he's a stove? He's the best stove?
He's lacking
guess
the
the,
mustache, though.
I guess the master of flipping into 3D is also a wonderful stove. Thank you, Pants Pocket.
Okay. Can I bake my potatoes and pies in him?
Ooh.
With a bold quiver in his magnificent mustache, Mario let loose a hearty sneeze. A single grain of sand had flown across the warm wind and tickled the hero's nose. It wasn't long before Mario and Tippy found the source of the sand, the old desert. Along with the endless sun-baked expanse, Mario and Tippy continued their search. Hello, everybody! This is Miles Luigi, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario.
And this is the Evil Pop Tart with...
Kiritora! Yay.
Okay, so we're in the desert now.
Correct. And we're actually no longer in Mathland. The equations have disappeared. Before we get too greatly started, I learned something from the last part thanks to YouTube comments. Our first pixel threw
Thoru?
his name is
Thor.
actually Thoreau, named
Thor.
after Henry David Thoreau.
Thor. I'm just gonna call him Thor. Twinkle.
Twinkle.
There's actually a reason behind the name. Thoreau was named after the poet Henry David Thoreau. How neat. Oh, speaking of things, we just got the speed up power up that multiplies score by 3, but you can't move 3 times faster. Oh! Must kill
Yeah,
enemy.
it's hard.
Get points. Go, 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 go. New enemy. Don't care. Throw it at the other enemy. Go faster.
One
Another
thing
new
to
enemy.
note is you can't kill those guys unless you throw them against another of their kind.
We just
so
ran into like 3 new enemies there.
Mario was on speed, I take it? It looked like he was on speed, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
This new enemy won't identify
Well-
it, because I actually don't know what the name of this thing is.
It was a mushroom, so...
Well, this is a jaw bust. They tend to bite anything near them. Its only weakness is the glowing ball on the back, which thankfully we can flip to get behind him, and boom, we can kill them.
Or you could throw an enemy at him.
That's what I tried before, huh? Let's kill this guy. Gosh darn it, before he turns around, he'll turn around. He acts like Red Koopa Troopa, he'll turn around at an edge.
I got nothing.
To the door we go.
Alright, well, let's check our surroundings, and oh my, would you look at that platform fading in the background.
Yes, and that's where you're supposed to go. Note that some of these enemies, the ones with the weird box things around them, they can go in 3D as you go in 3D, so there are some enemies that can do that.
Yeah, the lined enemies are enemies that Bestovius decided to bless as well. In this secret area is the old signpost.
Signpost. Find ye tall red palm tree of fortune and weepeth under its branches 10 times.
Oh crap, now we got riddle puzzles? No.
That sounds like something I would read on a Game FAQs board or learn in school. Do you guys remember the original Pokemon games, and there were rumors that if you talk to
Yep.
the old man and go to Cinnabar Island and you're able to get 99 Master Balls if it's in your 6th slot? It sounds like it comes straight from that.
And I knew how to do that, but I suppose most people who had red and blue knew how to do that. And I got a flying Kangaskhan that way. Yeah.
Okay.
It had like you could teach it to fly. At least I thought you could. Anyway. And it came with 2 water gun moves, so not 1 but 2 water gun moves. Forgot what
That
else.
sounds like a very special Kangaskhan.
Yeah, and I was able to port it into Pokemon Stadium too. And the Kangaskhan did fly at Pokemon Stadium.
Okay, what the hell kind of butt monster is this?
Butt monster? What?
Turbo.
That's a turble. It's a nasty gas bag that spews a fume of sleepy gas.
This is
Well, of
not
course it's
butt
gonna look
monster.
like a
That looks
butt.
like looks like a pair of...
Bzzzt.
Well, the gas
Well-
either comes from the mouth or somewhere else. Oh dear. Even Nintendo, after designing that enemy, went, oh my gosh. The enemy looks like a butt.
Yup.
So let's go back to the red tree and jump underneath it 10 times, as the game told us to. I could swear that if they did this in any other game, nothing would happen. The game would be like, why the hell did you do that? That'd be funny if...
I could have gave it away, but I just decided not to. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay.
Make
For
you waste your
anyone like
time.
Evil Pop-Tarts, you wouldn't know to do that. Why would you jump underneath the tree 10 times unless you were speedrunning Super Paper Mario?
Exactly. And then a door.
Here we go. I haven't shown off these things yet, although they did appear in a previous level. You ride them
Yeah.
just like this.
And it flips you around. No, I would have actually went for the... yeah. No.
Uh-oh, zombie shroom. Ah, shoot, I undid the text box right as the squig shot at me. That was not a good time.
I think this is where you could have flipped... yeah. That makes it easier.
So we're actually getting into some really pure gameplay here, Evil Pop-Tart. Now that you're seeing what it's like, what do you think?
I see that, and well, I know how we got here, but I don't see the point of this. What are we doing here? Why is there a desert already that's just miles and miles long when this should be further in the game? Because it's supposed to start out easy. So far, we only saw one level, and that was
Well,
a
you're
forest.
not the one playing it.
I'm not, but I don't see the purpose of this. What is the purpose of this so far? I don't get it. We're not in a town. We can't really do anything in a town. We can't explore a town. We can't talk to anybody to get information. They just kind of threw us in the level and said, here you go figure it out.
Well, if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life at which he has imagined, he will meet with success unexpected in common hours. Henry David Thoreau. That was a quote from the poet Henry David Thoreau.
Okay. I'm just not feeling this right now. They throw us in the game. They don't really give us too much instruction, and just say, here, go do this.
If it makes you feel any better, Evil Pop-Tart, this game is considered the black sheep of the Paper Mario series, so your feelings are mutual with a lot of other people's.
I mean, I'm not going to argue or debate that if it's superior or not to the sequel. I've yet to see the full game. I'll make a determination at the end of this Let's Play. But for right now, I'm not liking how it's starting. At least in the two Paper Marios, you got started with a town. You got started with at least a somewhat beginning storyline. This one, I don't... Okay, some guy pops out of somewhere and does whatever. Okay.
Oh, they do the beginning thing before you
Hold that
start
point,
the game.
something important is happening.
Groggly. Uh-oh. Oh, it's what's his name? It's Scottish drunk dude.
It's the Demo Man?
Oh, chunks.
Yes, it's the Demo Man.
I like how he shoots off, but we'll see that in a few minutes. You shouldn't have crossed the count. Now we're going too fast to the text. I just like how his text talks, you know.
You'd have to be half drunk to repeat it, though.
Yeah, I know.
Someone should have drinking a little bit of alcohol just before we recorded this, just so they could read this text.
Then you got to have the Scottish or Irish accent. It's like, "Hey, yarg!" Almost, you gotta speak like almost pirate. What the hell?
Damage.
Damage? What the fuck?
Damage? Eh, make that damage. Do you even know what Count Buck is trying to do? Duh! An enemy... yeah, well, you should let him read this. This is
I am
kind
reading
of
it.
important.
I'm reading it. So far, it's...
Not making sense because it's all chunks. Yeah.
Well, yeah, kinda. I just don't see the point of what the hell Stu in the sand did, and oh boy, oh whoa, what the hell?
I just picked him up. Let's bring him into 3D. Not many other people do this, I've noticed.
No, I don't think I've done that. No,
I wanted to show this off because I didn't think many people knew you could actually fight O-Chunks in 3D. Every LP I see on YouTube fights O-Chunks in 2D, so I wanted to do something different. And oh crap, I got picked up.
Well, sometimes when you jump too close to him, especially when he's getting down in damage, and there's his retard dance. But anyway, when he's getting down in damage, then he'll be able to grab you more. You gotta be careful.
So technically this isn't a good idea because he's functioning the same in 3D, except, you know, 3D.
You got less space and no. Well,
you know,
got
I have a bar and I'll
more,
eventually take
but-
damage.
Yeah.
I wanted to show off something most people didn't know.
Okay, well this is interesting. How far are we into the game already? We're in what? Maybe...
Not
1-3.
very far.
We're not very far, actually.
Yeah, 1-3, so what? About maybe an hour, right? Maybe?
No.
About maybe a little less than that.
Or less than an hour. Okay. And we're already fighting our first boss with...
Mini-boss, actually.
Mini-boss, okay. But this is still kind of a boss fight.
Yeah.
I guess you could consider it that.
There's O-Chunks. He's part of the story.
Chunked!
I'm chunked! You got pummeled with it, and you barely sweat a brow. Hey, what strange little man are ya? This strange little man is none other than the legendary hero, Mario. Mario, eh? 'Tis an odd name, yeah. But you can't beat your Bebby, I'll remember that. I can't read this. I gotta be drunk to read this.
Let's just leave to the text to reading
His name's not Mario, it's Mario! I like how he keeps on calling him Mario.
He calls it a tie this time.
He calls it a tie, but you clearly won.
Did he just call Mario's power on
Okay,
his stash?
chunks away, and now watch what happens.
And he takes off by farting. Awesome.
Yes.
He is much like Wario.
Except he's got better manners than Mario.
You think O-Chunks has better manners than Wario?
Yeah.
Okay then, I guess I'm not one to judge.
Well, he talks about. Oh, that's probably something. Well, it's not really much of a spoiler, but he's got more manners, that's for sure.
So I come all the way back here for the secret, and nothing. They're all coins. There isn't even anything up here.
No.
Gee, thanks, game. But this weird, strange statue is over here.
You really.
The old signpost. Purchase ye atop the distant platform of blue, and the following is for the hero's eyes only. Left, left, left.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you have to read this statue in 3D on this side. If you just read the statue from any other location, it gives you the hero's eyes message. Press minus and 1 at the same time to make something of interest happen.
Something of interest. That's what I said.
Once again, that sounds like something you would find on game FAQs or randomly online as a rumor. I heard if you press minus and 1 on the blue platform, something amazing will happen, like you'll fight an optional boss battle and Ronald McDonald will appear somewhere in the game. I don't know. Oh god, it's a new Cherbil. It's the ice one.
It's
Want to figure out your name. Provided
an
I don't
ice
kill
bug.
you, thank you. Oh, thank you, game, for naming it an ice turtle. I thought it would name it Herbal or something really dumb because the squiglets, the advanced ones are called squigs and squogs and dumb things like that. And you dropped an egg. I didn't know that Goomba was a female.
I didn't know
Goombas laid eggs.
eggs.
As far as I know, Goombas don't lay eggs.
That would mean Goombas are mammals.
Goombas are not mammals, they are shrooms.
Good point.
And they reproduce asexually.
I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know.
By the way, there isn't too much of interest in 3D in this area. But hey, here's our blue platform, and over here, you're like, okay, this is strange, maybe I can jump up here. No, invisible wall all in my way. Gosh darn it.
That's not an invisible wall. Yet.
Well, you press 1 and minus and look, something does happen. The rumors were right. If you're playing this game on Dolphin, hint hint, nudge nudge, that becomes a pain in the ass because you don't have the minus button configured. Like what the minus button normally does, it just does this. Who needs this?
Yeah,
To me, that's kind of useless. Then why the hell would you even put it in the game?
Okay,
Stupid.
regardless. End of chapter!
Why are these chapters so freaking short? Really?
That one was, yeah.